What's up, YouTube? Back here again with another video. Continuation from part 4, right? This is part 4. This is part 3. Whatever. Alright guys, next day here. Got some custom made paint. I'm gonna spray it down and I'm gonna explain to you the custom color choice I picked. It's not the same green that's on the engine, and the engine green is going to be changed too. So as soon as I get everything back, I'm gonna do my best to respray the whole thing so everything matches. So maybe I might just leave it, because this color is the same color as going in the engine bay also. But we'll see. Alright. Right, so taking a closer look at this green, this is definitely not the same green as on the engine, even if it kind of looks like it, but this one's better. So this green is a custom green that I actually put together in a paint shop and made. It's actually a really fun experience. I wish I could have recorded it. But this green is a mixture between Lamborghini, what is it? Verde Mantis, and Mercedes AMG GTR Green Hell Magno. So this is like a mixture in between. It has like the shade of the Green Hell Magno, but the pop of the Verde Mantis. So once it dries, you can already see like the little micas in it. It's really amazing. And put it all inside of a spray can. It's really interesting how we could do that. Yeah, so I guess it's a bit light right now, so I'll put another coat on top of it and then it'll be finished. But right now it just looks amazing. So I'm gonna call this green like I don't know, Verde Magno or so. I don't know. When I come up with a name, I'm gonna share it with you guys. But so far it's looking pretty good. So right, so we painted the foot pedals, but the foot pedals were inside the whole time, so they were somewhat warm. I wish I would have known. I would have left these inside too, because I don't know how the paint would react with this such cold surface. It's so cold I can't even really hold it properly. But I'm gonna warm this up inside, put it by the heater. Took about like an hour. Come back out and paint these. Meantime, let's paint the shift knob. And the reason why I am concerned about this, let's see, I'm putting the paint right back by the heat, is because it's about close to 50 degrees today. One of the nicer days in January. And you know, paint goes on better when it's warmer. So this is the shift knob we got here. Don't mind the little bolt I attached to it. I'm thinking of hanging it like this and painting it. Let's see. You can see this doesn't even match the car anymore. This is like a chrome green. And yeah. Sadly, I tried like 6 times to like patch up the BG. But I'm just gonna paint over it and then make like a custom stencil that goes down the side, I guess, or like slant it down the side. That'll look a lot better. And it'll say BGP instead of just BG. So I'm gonna wait for the paint to warm up just a little bit, for about 20 minutes, and you know, should be lit. Alright, so it's about finished drying. Yeah, so that's like the solid color. That's like 3 coats, so it's like, that's like at its richest state. I guess you can say it kind of looks like it. Let me grab a small one. As you can say, it kind of looks like it. Nah, see, you can see the difference. You see the difference. Should have more lighting in here, but you can see this compared to that. So this one's lighter, this one's slightly darker. This is perfect. Perfect. So Green Hell Mantis, that's what I'm calling it. Green Hell Mantis. Alright, let's bring these inside. Pretty sure they don't smell of paint. Hopefully they don't smell of paint, but I want them to dry in the warmth instead of 50-degree weather out here. Right, so I decided to hit them with a base coat of white first, just so I don't have to spray so much green. Save kind of the green, because I only have 1 can for right now. But we're gonna work on the shift knob simultaneously, because that has to go white too. All right. Damn, that looks so good. Look at that shit. Whoa, you can see the sparkles in this, man. This looks so much better than the screen. And here's where it really shines. When you get to see it. It looks kind of really light on camera. Maybe if that is nice. What? That looks so much better than that green. I don't know why it looks so light on camera. In person, it's darker. It's darker than that, actually. That looks, but that just looks amazing. So you can tell that one's lighter. This one's darker. So I'm putting a coat on this one. I'm gonna bring it down to this one. With this, sheesh, this is amazing. This is amazing. Like I said, it's darker on camera, but damn. All right, what to paint next? All right, while we let those things settle in there, after spraying the foot pedals, well, not the foot pedals, the foot pads. I don't know what I'll call it yet, but the makeshift carpet pads, white. I realized that the green went on a little bit better, a little bit, you know, I guess a little bit brighter, I guess. So I'm gonna come in here, sand this stuff down, and spray it white. And this, by doing this, it would like save us, you know, a bunch of green, you know. So I won't have to spray as many layers because that green is like 30 bucks a can. So I'm gonna try and just do this one time and call it a day. I'm gonna spray it white. Alright, so we got ourselves a little, I guess what, 120 grit little brick right here. We have like a little 320 sandpaper. It's a bit too fine, but we just need it to sand down. So let's get started. Alright, we have a nice warm white. Hit it with the heat gun a couple times. Now it's nice and warm. It's actually keeping me warm. It's pretty cool. So let's get this started. Alright, so as you can see, everywhere I painted white, that's where it's gonna go green. Shouldn't really focus too much on the tunnel because it's gonna have like a piece that goes over it like that. Probably comes down to about here. So now that I sprayed it white, I get to see like what actually is shown. So I'm gonna work on these areas right here where it's like a bit fuzzy. I don't know why it's still fuzzy there, but yeah. So sand all that down so it looks nice and smooth. But everywhere else, it's kind of, you know, looks good, honestly. Looks good. Don't worry about the back seat area. I'm thinking about getting the back seat reupholstered and just putting them back in, covering up all this nastiness. Really no space for the backseat occupants anyway, especially after I put the cage in. So yeah, not too worried about up there because it's gonna be covered by the center console. Mostly concerned about the spots where you're going to see these wells. These are door sills or whatever. They're all cracked and shit, so I gotta get new ones. So I didn't really care if they got spray on them. Yeah, tunnel. You're not really gonna see it, but I'm gonna spray the whole tunnel just because, you know, just in case if you see any part of it. Foot pedals you saw, we just sprayed. Don't worry about if it's white. You saw the covered ones. Yeah, it's gonna look pretty good when it's done. And of course the carpet's gonna cover up all of the overspray where it actually touched the ground. It's not that perfect. So my bro just gave me an awesome idea for a rear seat delete. You guys will see why in the next video, why I'm deleting the rear seat. But I finally get to put this piece to use. So let's go cut this up and line it up. Alright, so as you can see, we got the plates made. It might not go all the way down because I might make like a wall. Comes up to about here. And basically like flatten it out like this. Flatten it out like that. So if you guys can see. That'll make it look a lot cleaner. And then I might leave this gap open so I can run the wires in here. this whole spot's going to be like a little storage for whatever, maybe like NOS bottles or whatever. But basically whatever is gonna sit on the slant, it's gonna be out in the open, and then all the, you know, things that make that thing run, whatever I put on top, is going to be inside and either run out through either or sides or through like a bulkhead through like right here. So start sanding this shit down and get the cardboard and start marking shit up. Alright, so we got it all lined out now. The overlap, don't worry about the overlap. The overlap is for so I can bolt this plate to that. So don't worry about that. That's basically how it's gonna look, you see? Everything is flush with the cardboard. So it looks really good. Alright, time to make this a reality. Right, so let's see if I get my array. Okay, so we got these pieces cut out now. Alright, they're all four. I gotta flip this on this side. So far, it's looking like a nice fitment, honestly. Like a real nice fitment. But I brought the grinder so it can be an even nicer fitment. This one is, oh shit, this one's actually really good. This one, you guys can't see that set, but this one fits amazingly. So I'm gonna use this as a template. I'm gonna grind this down. You can already tell where you see this line right here. If it's too dark, I don't know if you guys can see that. But let's see. But yeah, so it's just a little bit I need to grind off here. So let's check out these flaps now. It's really warm in here with the door closed. It's 30 degrees outside, guys. 30 degrees, that shit is crazy. Alright, so the curved part fits nicely. I just need to sand down the corner bit. Sand down the corner bit so it sits flush. And yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Alright, so we got one side tacked in. It's kind of actually hard because this bullshit welder. This is like a really thin material versus the frame of a car. So if it was like the same thickness, I can run it at like, you know, like the same recommended use settings. But yeah, I have to compensate for that. So I just tacked it in strongly. It's not moving, you know, except for this part right here. So I'm about to tack this in. And yeah, it's here. I'm gonna finish welding it, or tack it in, and then make sure when I know that's the final position, then I'll just weld the whole thing. But yeah, that's that for right now. Right, so this shit is solid. That's a nice bead right there. And then tacked it in place in two places. This whole thing is not going anywhere, guys. This thing is, I'm satisfied with this. Right, so now that I see how this is going to line up, it's pretty close to the wall. I can definitely push it down and weld it. Should be good. I'm gonna start on this side now. So I have two sides tacked in, and then maybe maybe on a warmer day I can finish this up, because it's pushing 25 degrees right now. It's kind of crazy out here. Alright, so we got these little hinges here. They're all metal too, so I figure I just tack them in. I don't have to waste time drilling holes. I want that clean, flush look, so holes wouldn't do it for me. So we're gonna tack this. We're gonna tack these in the bottom, but we're gonna bolt them into the top piece. So not bad. Alright, so we sprayed it a nice white. Honestly, not really gonna touch inside here, just gonna leave it white, just so when I shine light in there, it's easier to, be seen. So I don't really care too much about inside here. The paint's a different color. So we're gonna bolt this in now, bolt in the door, and yeah, prime it.
He makes some beautiful fucking manifolds for Hondas. If I had a Honda, I contact him and buy a manifold from him. His manifolds are beautiful.
Word.
He gets a nice color into them shits, everything, dude.
Alright guys, so this is like the finished product. This thing is so white you can barely see. I gotta like hide it with the shadow. But everything is nice and primed. I'm gonna hit the inside with a protective enamel so nothing scratches in there. But you can see it opens up nicely. Alright. I got my carpet line in the back. It's just so it's more, I'm driving, I don't want to hear that. So it's not bad. Alright, so we got a lot of the spots sanded. The spots that's not sanded, it's being covered up by the carpet, so I don't really care. Alright, so time to get the famous, what's famous to me, green Hell Mantis, the green that I created in the last video. Right, so I guess we'll be painting the sides first, and then the back, and then the tunnel. I say this because I can lean over here and get that whole side while I'm touching the tunnel, vice versa on the other side. And I can sit on the tunnel and spray this. So the tunnel's gonna go last. Alright, so we got the back done, the sides done. It just looks really, really good. Like I said, don't pay too much about the overspray. This is being covered by carpet. You guys are gonna see my idea later. Oh, nice. The wind just fucked up that. Yeah, so this where I left white and when I was wasting no green spraying it, it's gonna be covered up by carpet. Maybe I should just spray it anyway. But it's gonna be carpet there, so the trunk, we'll figure about that in a different video. I fucked up here though. I touched here with the bottom of my foot, not paying attention, so I gotta resand that down. Oh god, look at all the dust. The one thing I love about this paint is that it dries so quick, really quick, so nothing really sticks to it and shit. So I want to touch up that area and sand down that area again. Make it look nice and clean. The fuck? Sheesh. That's the perks of working outside, guys. Right, so I guess I could do the tunnel now. Right? So I could do the tunnel now, guys. Nice. Alright, so that's next. Alright guys, I think that's like the final coat. This looks really, really good. You can see like with the sun, well, the light reflecting on it because there's no sun. It's like different like angles and shit. You see like it reflects in the camera. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is really nice. Really nice. Had to spray some more white primer, sand a couple things, spray it down, and retouch it up again. But this is kind of how it's gonna look. No matter how much more coats I put on, it's not gonna get any greener than this. So that's like the greenest green. You just gotta see it in person. On camera, it doesn't do any justice. But this is just amazing. Alright guys, whole car is green. Next surprise, the next video, well, what next progress? For the next progress on this car is gonna be, you know, something big. I got something pretty big planned for this car. So, forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Forget, never stop modifying.